Today we'll learn more about the Explore section of Google Analytics 4. We have already seen standard reports in the previous video, how they look and what they do. But to perform further analyses into your reports or your data, you need to go here to the Explore section, which will lead us to this page. Now, explorations are mainly used to gain deeper insights about your users and their behavior with your website. So, uh, if you want to like explore your data in more detail, you can come here and check out these various techniques that exploration page gives you. So, in this template gallery, you can find 6 different techniques that can be used to uh, further analyze your data. So starting with freeform technique, we'll just click here. It is used to explore your data in a tabular and graphical form. As you can see, the technique is freeform and there are various visualization techniques available for it. Currently we are in a table form. We can change it to a donut chart, a line chart, scatter plot, a bar chart, and a geomap. This will be broken down according to the country because it's a geographical chart. So coming back here, the various features, as we can see, one of them is the date range feature. Here you can use pre-made date ranges, or you can create your own custom date range. You can even compare certain date ranges if you click here. And coming here, you can undo or redo any change that you have made to your visualization. This option is to share your analysis with other users. And as we saw in the previous video, there is no sampling done in the standard reports, but in the explore section you can do sampling of data as well. Now coming back to it, this is the segment comparisons. Here we can drop multiple segments to show the comparison between them. So I'll select US and direct traffic, and this will just give us a quick comparison between them. As you can see, this is for US and this is for direct traffic, and you can further refine your data if you'd like to by, if I just add a row here, row country. Now as you can see, it is giving me multiple entries for United States and the town city associated with it. But if I wanted to avoid this or simplify this, I would just turn on nested rows. So you can see I'll just move country upstairs because we are nesting the town or city inside the country. So as you can see now, it is giving the town city according to the country. So these are just various ways you could further refine your data. If I were to use a filter, suppose I only want this state, like I only want this row of data. So the active users here are 1351. If I were to put a filter of active users here, I could select match type equal to 1351, and it will just give me the row of San Francisco. I'll select apply, and we have further refined our data. So these are just various techniques you could use. Now we could go back here to select a different exploration technique, or we could change it from here as well. Just go back. So moving on, another technique is the funnel exploration technique. It basically lets you see the steps your user take to complete a task, and if they are succeeding or failing at that task on your website. As you can see, this is the first step, and then it shows the completion rate from that step, or the abandonment rate from that step. Now the new feature is that you can even show elapsed time here. Elapsed time will tell you the average time taken by a user to move from one step to the next. So we can see elapsed time here. Again, that this is the time a user has taken to reach a step. Similarly, like previous, we could further refine our data with filters, and there are two types of visualizations in funnel exploration. There's the standard funnel, and there's a trended funnel. Now, trended funnel lets you see the trends of your funnel over time. So as you can see, there are dates here: 4th September, 11th September, 18th September, and you can see it over time. Now there's an option to make it an open funnel. Now the difference between an open funnel and a closed funnel is that in an open funnel, a user can join in at any step, but in a closed funnel, a user must join in at the first step itself. Even here we could do further segment comparisons if we'd like to. So as you can see, it has given us a comparison of the US and direct traffic. Now quickly going back, there's a path exploration. So this just lets you see the user's journey in a tree graph form. So it will show you the top pages that a user opens after opening the home page, and uh, it can also show you the effect of one event on uh, other events. So as you can see, from session start, 66 of them went to page view and the rest went here, and we could click here to further further break them down. Again, if you wanted these reports in a subgroup form, you could enter you could put the country in breakdown, and after it loads it will show us according to each country. Like out of 66k, 43 were from United States, 4.1 from India, and so on. Now in path exploration, there's another feature which is more like a hidden feature. So now we are just seeing it from the starting point, but if we click start again, it gives us an option to see either going forward from the starting point, or we could go backward from the ending point. So if I select page title, and suppose the shopping cart page is important to me, so I'll select the shopping cart page, and as you can see, from the ending point we can go backwards and see the user interactions. Now going back, we have the segment overlap. So this just lets you see how various segments overlap or find unique users or unique values. And the limit is 3. You can only put three segments for comparisons at a time. So if I were to put direct traffic here, now it would show me which of them overlapped and which of them are direct traffic only, which of them are mobile traffic only, and so on. As I said, this just lets you find unique identities or unique users. And again, you could further refine your exploration by using the breakdowns or filters as we saw earlier. Now Now, after segment overlap, there's something called cohort exploration. Now, cohort is basically a group of users that follow the same behavior, or like all the users have the same acquisition date. They would fall under one group or one cohort, and then cohort exploration lets us track the behavior of the whole group. You could change it from weekly to daily or monthly, and this is just another technique of further refinement of your data. As you can see, now it is showing us on a daily basis. Lastly, there's a user lifetime technique. Now it allows you to see the user's behavior over the lifetime. Now the lifetime of a user is just the time from when they first interacted with your website till now, or till when they last interacted with it. So this just lets you see their behavior throughout their lifetime, and it can also help you see the value that a customer has brought to your website over their lifetime. Again, there's segment comparisons and filters and values. Now this user lifetime technique can help you see that uh, how many monthly active users purchased a product from your site, or how they were engaged with your site. And again, you can further refine this data by using these settings: the segment comparisons, rows, columns, values, and filters. Now if we click here, you can also find something called use cases and industries. Now these are just workbooks that workbooks that can help you if you are from that industry, or if that use case is helpful for you. So suppose we click on gaming here. As you can see, it has created a whole workbook for us. When if we click on different tabs, it will give us different visualizations or different analyses. So this was just a quick peek into the Explore section of Google Analytics 4. As we saw, there are various techniques or templates that you can use to perform analysis, and you can use these explorations to dive deeper into your data, and perform some queries on it, and create segments and audiences, which we'll look into it in the later videos. But you can, the good thing about this is that you can easily switch between techniques, as we saw earlier. Like suppose if I were to click on Freeform here and open a visualization, it would we could easily switch from this technique to, say, cohort exploration. So this just helps in the betterment of the interactivity of Google Analytics 4. Now we also saw that you could easily share your explorations with other users of the same property, and this is a good way to analyze your data further and use it to gain insights about your business or your clients. So yeah, this was just the overview of the exploration section of Google Analytics 4. Thank you.